Hi, Helen. First one in. How you doing? Can you hear me? Just let me know that you can hear me okay. Can you hear me all right? Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Good evening, folks. How are we doing? Let's see who we've already got in the chat. So let's just scroll back. Oh, blimey. Oh, this chat's moving along. So we've got Helen, Sharon, Anna Karen, Kay, Patsy, Katinka, Reg, Celia, Rosemary, Sandy. Okay. Oh, Reg, you're not very well. Oh dear. It's not what we want. Well, by all means, you sit back and watch if that's what will make you feel better. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Jenny Stitches. Good morning to you in Australia. Hi, Catherine. Hey, Laurie. Zoom gang says hi. Say hi back for me. And tell them I hope they're all having a wonderful day, however they're spending it. Welcome to another Wednesday, Stitch With Me time. Oh dear, Red. After almost 2 weeks of school, your voice gave up and some coughs joined in. Yeah, Hannah's had a bit of a cough. So I think there's something going around. Hannah's the same, no fever, just a cough. A tickly cough, a nasty cough that just won't go away. Yeah. My boss has got it as well. Hey, Leslie. Blimey's already a good few of you in. How are we all doing anyway? Are we all well? And as you can see, see, she sleeps is out today. What are you working on? Oh, good. Yeah, I'm good. Had an office day yesterday. Came home and Andy said, here's some flowers, here's a top, here's some more Freddos, and you're not cooking dinner, which was rather nice. And yeah, alcohol-free wine, because I don't drink particularly. So it was rather nice, to be spoiled a little bit. And Andy's logic was he'd been spoiled over the weekend and had all the attention on him, and it was my turn for a change, bless him. He is here, by the way. He's sat over there at his computer. So, okay. So Patsy's still working on Vintage Santa, and Catherine working on Dragon Clans by Anne Stokes, Pain-Free Crafts. Hi, Esther. Hey, Chloe. Working on your Deadly Aquarium. That can't be far off done now, surely. Yeah, Cheryl, as I thought, working on a Disney cross stitch. Daydream Heather Edwards, 58.37% there for Sandy. The kitchen shelf for Kay. Cosmic Marbles for Anna. And Wesley, you're doing some errands. All right, okay. Yes, it was very sweet of him. Where am I on here? I'm here. That's it. Hey, Gail. Laurie doing nothing? Well, you're in a Zoom, Laurie. Kitting up Library of Dogs for your birthday start tomorrow, Celia. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Sharon, Moon Gazing Hair by Lisa Parker Haid. And Helen is working on Sharon Christine's Christmas mug sale. Lovely, lovely. All sound very, very nice projects. I have been naughty, as you would have probably heard in my flash tube. Oh, hi, the other Kay, working on Stained Glass Mermaid. You're loving that one, aren't you? Yeah, so I was very naughty and I've ordered the Gecko Boo. It may mean my list of new starts get longer next year because I can't decide on any that I would cut from my choices. So I just may be doing more than 12 new starts. Hey, Karen. Nice to see you. I know we've had a chat earlier, haven't we? So hope you're doing well. And are you stitching? And if so, what have you got on for your stitching today? Oh, yes, Helen. Yeah, you do know, don't you? Yeah. I just, couldn't resist. Just go for it. One every 4 weeks, yeah. Well, I'm planning to start one a week for the first few months of the year. So start all the things. Is that one you wanted to get last year? I remember you discussing a Halloween chart from Gecko Rouge. I got the Halloween special last year, which was the Witchy Cat. Terramango Witchy Cat, the one with the cat with its witch's hat on, the moon behind it. I'll show you in a second. And on the back of that one being so nice, the Gecko Boo is full coverage. And it was within my price range because I'd had a digital card that I'd earned. So I essentially got it for free and it was within my budget. So, there we go. Today is God Shed His Grace. Lovely. I like that one, Karen. Okay. Hi, Woo Woo. The only problem is obviously adding this boo will take my new starts to 13. And I don't like odd numbers. So there may have to be a 14th. Unless I have a big birthday coming up next year. Unless I pick one of my new starts as a birthday start. So 1 week I'd have 2 new starts. Decisions, eh? No, Patsy, indeed, you cannot beat free. Free is my favourite price. Oh, what have I done there? I've gone down the wrong hole. That's better. Get another to solve the problem. What we're going to do here? Just got to add one more. Yeah, I think you could be right, Karen. I think you could be right. The 14th is probably necessary. Hubby's fan got major damage in a pile-up this morning. He's fine, but what a morning. Oh, blimey, Laurie. I'm glad he's okay. And, that he's not, injured or anything. And, oh, blimey. I should imagine, though, that it was quite an unsettling morning for you. Oh, my dear. Oh. So what have I done so far this week? I had an office day yesterday. And it was quite nice, actually. Although it was quite warm in the office, I nearly fell asleep. And when we were leaving the office, I actually managed to, I catch a tram coming home, and our head of telephony was finishing at the same time. And it was quite nice that we walked down together and we're having a chat. And it's so nice when you can chat with somebody and it not be that boss-employee relationship. It actually be like two ladies having a chat, which was quite nice. And then came home to my flowery spoilage. You know, flowers and all the rest of it. So, and no cooking. Watching Nicola is bad for your bank balance. You might be. Might possibly be. Oh dear. So yeah, went into office yesterday. So that's that over and done with this week. But next week I will be going into the office on Wednesday. Because my manager is up from the south and I like to try and catch her when she's in. So I'll be doing that. And we're halfway through the week. We're halfway to the weekend. 2 more working days to go. Anybody else got anything exciting happening this week? What about you, dear? You got all exciting going on?
This week?
Yeah, anything else exciting happening?
No.
Oh, okay. Just busy making videos.
No.
Have you got nothing to do?
They're all done.
Oh, great. I have been waiting for you to tell me that you're all done. There's an email in Stitch Pics from a certain Ms. Missett.
Who?
Patsy.
Oh, Patsy.
Do you remember what I said to you about it? Yeah, remember what I said about it, yeah? Cool. Okay. I'm having the thread out, by the way.
3 or 4 hours ago, it wouldn't make any difference.
My new stitcher chair is arriving tomorrow. Ooh. Wonderful. Are you in the group, Catherine? Because if you are, post a picture of it. I'd love to see. After missing Big Stitch, I'm off to Essex Needles Retreat. Ah, lovely. Enjoy, Sharon. I take it everything, you've all recovered and everything. Cool. Brilliant. Good news there, Catherine. So yeah, when you get it and you're all set up, pop a picture in. I like to see things like that. So the girls are both in. Lauren's in the bath. Hannah's in a room. She's got this little cough.
Little.
Yeah, which is only a little one, really. So it's all quiet on the Western Front. Sorry, Patsy, no quarrel tonight. Start my radiotherapy next week, preparing to Met again. Oh, well, I'll be thinking of you. Who saw the lovely video yesterday? Princess of Wales. She's just finished her chemotherapy, although I don't think she's out of the woods just yet. But it was really, really nice to see the lovely video of a happy family. Of course, you know, there's always somebody that feels the need to criticise it. It's like a shampoo advert was one of the comments that I saw.
I don't get that.
No, me neither. I mean, how awful is it when, you know, you're celebrating with her that, you know, she's finished the hard battle of the chemotherapy. Have a look on YouTube, Patsy. It's all over. It's about a 3-minute video of her and her family in Norfolk. You know, and she's saying that she's finished the chemotherapy. She's focusing on staying cancer, on you know, being cancer free, and you know, some really nice words.
In Norfolk, they're living in Sandringham.
Yeah, but they've got a home in Norfolk. It was taken in Norfolk, this video. Absolutely, Sharon, yes, wonderful and very uplifting. But you know, there's always somebody, isn't there? It looks like a shampoo advert. I mean, what an absolute walloper.
Here's the thing, you have to remember that not everybody likes the Royals. And
No.
that's understandable.
I think as well it's because it's broken the royal mould. Because normally these things would either be kept confidential or there would have just been a statement released. But because, you know, she's gone full on and she's released a video statement about it, you know, I think people are like, oh, well, this isn't normal. The royals don't do that. You know, she looks like she's advertising shampoo. Absolutely, Patsy, complete ignorance. Hey, David, how are you? Have you settled into life in California?
Yeah.
Either way, there's no good reason for people to be unkind. Spot on that, Karen, spot on. And the people who have been unkind about it are people in the national press here, in the English newspapers. And it's shameful. It truly is. You know, I mean, Harry and Meghan have been barracking on about how the press of this and the press of that. And, you know, I'll be quite honest, I'm no fan of theirs. But if this is the way that they're behaving over a lady's cancer battle, then, you know, I can see what Harry and Meghan have been barracking about it. At least she wasn't promoting her own jab. Well, no, that's true. That's going west and all, isn't it? Because she can't get the trademark for the name. Well,
In a way, it's hilarious.
You can't trademark a place.
I find it quite funny, actually. It's
I think the problem is that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have had some really bad advice. That is the politest, nicest way I can think of putting it. But they've also had they also potentially have had some really good advice, but just not taken it.
What's the good advice?
Keep your gob shut and your head down. Because that, for me, would have been good advice.
Doesn't work for her, does it?
No, that's it, love. I'm glad you're loving it, David. If the shoe were on the other foot, I'm sure they would be complaining about how they're treated. Absolutely they would, Karen. If any of these reporters ended up with a life-threatening illness and, you know, said something about it, they would absolutely be complaining about it. It's very much double standard. And, you know, I read a lot of, you know, I read the news, I watch YouTube videos and things, and I've actually come to the point where I've like, you know, I'm not listening to this absolute garbage anymore. So,
That's what it is.
but you know, I mean, I'm not a royalist, don't get me wrong. I have a vested interest in what the monarchy is doing because as part of our taxes, we support them. We pay for their, you know, for their royal duties, you know. So it doesn't cost us much a year. It costs them like 80 pence or something per household per year, which is a nominal amount, really. And I know that they do great things for the country as a whole. But, you know, some of the stuff that's come out has just been disgusting. Now, as you guys know, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, but I'm quite annoyed by Ian McKellen's comments lately, because he was saying some quite nasty things about the Queen, the late Queen. She can't answer back. She's passed away. I mean,
What was he saying?
if you have a Google, it'll show you, love. I can't remember verbatim, but he would, basically saying that she was rude. And it was just, I mean, fancy.
How does he know? He must have.
He'd obviously met her, because Ian McKellen is a theatrical
I know he is.
actor. And he's also been in, lots of big premieres and stuff, and met the Queen on a number of, and he's a sir. And then he basically said that the late Queen was rude. Can't believe that for a second. Oh, rant over. Royals are still people and deserve to be, royals or not, they're still people and deserve to be treated kindly. Spot on. The world is too much me, and to heck with the others. Yep.
Okay, so this is apparently what went down in his interview. He said, "When I received a medal for acting in the Companion of Honor in 2008, the Queen said, 'You've been doing this for an awfully long time.' To which he responded, 'Well, not as long as you.' I got a royal smile for that, but then the Queen said, 'Does anyone still actually go to the theatre?' And that's what he thinks is rude.
All right. Of course, people actually go to the theatre.
Well, in that case, I'm kind of tempted to agree with him.
Well, she was probably, to be fair, the Queen had quite a mischievous streak. She had quite a mischievous sense of humour.
Yeah,
so it's probably taken out of context.
But yeah, he doesn't come across as the kind of guy that would take things out of context like that.
No.
He seems very serious all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, but think about it, right? There's a story about the Queen being on Balmoral Estate with one of her security. Yeah. And some Americans turned up and they said to her, "Oh, we hear the Queen's estate is, the Queen is on the estate. Have you met her?" And she just looked at them and said, "Well, no, I haven't, but he has," referring to a bodyguard.
Yeah.
And they actually asked the Queen to take a photograph of them, which she did. So, yeah, I had quite a mischievous streak, the Queen.
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, what can I say? Patsy, are you still there?
She will be, yeah. He accepted his knighthood from her. Yeah, spot on.
Patsy, if you're still there, check your email.
Yeah, Patsy, check your email. Okay, she's having a look now.
All right.
So, yeah, so that's been the news this week. Cancel battle of a future Queen and the late Queen getting a trashing.
Is it all right? Okay. Is it just me that thinks it's a bit odd calling Kate the future Queen?
Yes, it is. Don't forget, she's the wife of the heir to the throne.
Well,
and I don't think that marriage is going anywhere.
Oh no, it's not going to go anywhere. That's not what I'm getting at.
Patsy says, "Oh my God, that's great."
All right. Well, I'll do the rest of it, and I'll send you in a bit.
All right. Okay. That's it. You're giving him a job to do.
Not taking long. You'll have it by the end of this stream, Patsy. I'm telling you that now. Because I'm efficient. Apparently.
And don't forget to put in the email about what I said, yeah?
Yeah. I'll do that.
Cool. Got a hair appointment this Saturday because it's getting ready for a cut. Lauren's getting hers done as well. And Andy's kids will be here, so Patsy says she can see a new start coming on. Well, you know where to
Well, I
share
wonder
it.
why.
You know where to share it, Patsy?
Indeed.
Not the chart, obviously, but you know.
No. For obvious reasons.
And like it's been said earlier on in the chat, you only live once. Am I watching the Rings of Power? And if so, what do I think of it? Nope, not watching it because I don't have Amazon, wherever it is that it's on, Amazon streaming service thingy. Not that rich. But yeah, no, I've heard a lot of negative about the Rings of Power, if I'm quite honest.
I saw something about it earlier. I'm not quite sure what it was.
So come on, match up. There we go. Yes, I'm on the fence at the moment. Yeah, I've like I said, I've heard more negative things than positive. There's an American YouTuber called George the Giant Slayer, and he had quite a lot to say about it. So, although to be fair, I didn't really watch those videos, but I do listen to some of his videos. He's quite funny. Kelly, hi Kelly. For me, it's the monarchy that makes Britain special. Take away the monarchy, and Britain is just another country like any other. Yeah, spot on. And, you know, some of our pomp and ceremony that we have through the monarchy is, you know, is really what does make Britain great. You know, I mean, when we have an occasion that requires a balcony and a mall and a fly past, when we have an occasion like the coronation, when we have, you know, Christmas and the monarch's speech and so on, and the Maundy stuff, and yeah, you know, and it's really nice that, you know, particularly like Catherine and William will go to these engagements and will engage with people on a much more personal level than the Queen ever did. You know, they're not afraid of things like selfies. You know, they're not afraid to give a child a hug or, you know, make themselves look a little bit daft, you know. They're a lot more relaxed, I think. Yes, and they do bring a lot of revenue indeed. I mean, when Andy and I were in London doing his special, you know, we went into a couple of souvenir shops, and these souvenir shops are literally full of monarch-related stuff. You know, they're full of, you know, mugs and flags and all kinds of stuff with the monarchs, you know, or the monarchy on them. And, you know, people go to spend time at Tower of London and Buckingham Palace and, you know, spend a fortune in the shop and all the rest of it. So, yeah, it is a different generation, yeah. I'd still love to get a look in the royal vaults, though, all them jewels.
Well, some of them are on display, but not all. Okay.
Okay, yes, indeed. Right. Okay. So I'm going to have a look at the lovely thread in a second. I'm just going to, well, I'll give you 5 more minutes if anybody wants to post anything on the thread in the group. 5 more minutes and I'm locking it.
You're locking it.
I am. I'm going to turn off comments. And then we'll see what you guys have been stitching on. Yes, you will be able to put it in Pattern Keeper, Patsy. No problem at all. All Pattern Keeper compatible. Think how many gecko kits I could buy? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, if I got a look in them vaults, all I needed is a couple of little tiny stones, take them down Hatton Garden, and I'd be, you know, Bob's your uncle.
You found a stitching connection again.
Of course. Come on, look, I can find a stitching connection in anything. Give me a subject and I'll find a stitching connection.
Right, my channel.
Your channel. Well, I appear on it and I'm a stitcher. And very often if I appear on it and I go filming with you, I'm taking stitching with me.
Right, my phone.
Your phone? Well, you're a moderator in my group, aren't you?
Right, the car over the road.
Which colour? Which one?
The yellow one that Lauren always hits me for.
The yellow one. Let's see. So yellow car. So the colour yellow. Lots of yellow in my stitching. Ooh, Lord of the Rings map. Roman Middle Earth. It's full of yellow. I'm currently stitching with floss that's on a yellow card.
Little Tesco down the road.
Little Tesco. Well, that's where I go to get my stitchy snacks. You can't win.
Oh God, I need to up my game. Okay, I need something that's really obscure.
Well,
what about microscopic amoeba?
Microscopic. Well, they're part of the scientific world, are they not? The scientific world can have images and imagery that can be translated into cross stitching. I'd quite happily stitch it.
I give up.
Give up. If I get locked up in the Tower of London, think how much stitches time I would get. Oh, yes, I'd get loads.
You wouldn't, because if you're locked in the Tower of London, you're waiting execution. Well, you were. Not these days.
Not necessarily. I could always move into one of those grace and favour houses that they have there for the beefeater. Become a beefeater. Then I could stitch in the Tower of London, couldn't I? I do have female beefeaters.
Yeah, that's it. That's something that people don't realise. People actually do live in the Tower of London.
Mm. There's a little row of Mews houses in there. Quite a place, the Tower of London. That's it on Pattern Keeper. Brilliant.
Good. My work here is done.
And we want progress pics.
Is Lauren still in the bath?
Possibly, yes. Why?
Because all I've done today has been running back and forwards to the
loo.
Yes. I'm going again here.
You're very welcome, Patsy. And it's a special thank you to you for being helpful to me.
Lauren, is this door unlocked?
Okay. Oh, I've passed 40% on this now. I was just before 40% yesterday on my floss tube. But I'm now over the 40% line. Woohoo! 2/5 of the way done. Cheers, Red. Yeah, happy about it. It reckons if I'm stitching, I'm doing about 114 stitches a day on average, according to Stitch Pal. Stitch Pal reckons it'll be done in November 2026 if I carry on stitching at the same rate. My plan is to stitch as much as I can on this before the year's end. Oh, bless you, Red. You know, you if you're not well, then sleep is good for you. Yeah, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Working in a school, you will pick up everything going for the first couple of months. You're plain sailing from them on in. But you just focus on getting yourself well. Ah, bless you. This will be around still on the replay, and there's always Sunday. So don't worry about that. But, you know, I mean, the most important thing is you. And if you're not well, you're not well.
Who's not well then?
It's Red. She's not very well, bless her heart. She wants to enjoy time with us. And she's, you know, but she doesn't, she kind of needs to sleep, but she also wants to enjoy time with us. And I think she's a bit torn. But when you start working in a school, for the first few months, you pick up everything going, don't you?
Tell me about it.
You pick up coughs and bugs and colds. It's one of them things. Because you've got all these little people that can probably throw it off. But then the big people end up with it.
Yes, they do. Although, ironically, Hannah's got it this year.
Yeah, but don't forget she's working in a place with a reasonable number of people.
Well, I suppose.
Patsy's so excited. She's just going to order the fabric and she'll kit it up while she's waiting. I will have a better health system. I just need time to do it. Yeah, you will. Absolutely. You know, maybe it might be worth, I don't know if you take a vitamin already, but it might be worth, you know, taking a vitamin or some kind of immuno boost things. If you can get them, you know, sometimes I have like yogurt drinks and stuff with immuno boosting stuff in there. So might be worth a thought.
Indeed.
500 plus students, teachers and everyone else. Blimey, it's a big school then.
Where is it?
Red, you have to remind me where you are. I can't remember. I know it sounds awful. I know you're in Europe somewhere. Right, I am closing comments on the live stream thread. And I'm going to show you guys what we've got. Hungary, that's it. I know it was in Europe somewhere.
We have a Magyar in the chat.
Okay, right. Let me just move my stitch it a little bit. Let's show you guys what we've had in the Facebook group this week. Are we ready for the music? Come on, load. Thank you. Budapest is capital city, and right under is my city. It is popular because you can go somewhat easily to work in Budapest, but then you're not in the big city. Haha. Hey, look at this, 160 members in my group now.
Not that you're counting.
I absolutely am counting. Echinacea, vitamin C and zinc does wonders. Take it several times a day when you feel a cold. Okay, right. Okay, let's take a look. So, Emily, Wise Owl, star charted by Stitches, so beautiful. Come on. 17895 of 116,000 completed stitches, or 15.3%. Stitched on 25 count even weave, 1/1 tent stitch using CXC thread, and we found the head of the owl. Woohoo!
Woohoo! I should that be
Twit-twoo, indeed. Thank you for that, Emily. Looks fantastic. Okay, what's on the next one? So, Kay, Sussex Stitcher. So, this beautiful stained glass mermaid, fox and teacup designs. Look at them colours. Just gorgeous. 20 count Ada, 2/1, with using DMC thread. 8,092 of 110,925, which is 7.39%. No worries, Red. Listen, you take care of yourself and hopefully see you Sunday. Beautiful, that, Kay. I can see why you can't put it down. Look at this one. How gorgeous is that? This is Europe Street by Artisy. 22 count, 1/1 full cross, 88.09% completed. And what stunning colours in this. It's absolutely gorgeous.
A bit like you.
Ah. So just got the bottom there to, oh, come on, focus, thank you. Just got the bottom to fill in. But wow, that is such a lovely, colourful piece that there, Leslie. Okay, let's see what else we got. Katinka, the Port Mauve Butterfly by Jenna Della Grottaglia, Maldonado, Heaven and Earth Designs. Moved the frame since last time. Some more red background and flowers have emerged, and we're at 57.04%. Look at that butterfly, isn't it gorgeous? I love that. That is really beautiful.
Wow.
Super job. Okay, there's quite a lot on here. So Catherine, Wednesday and Cat by Stitches So Beautiful, currently at 29,001 stitches, 2/1 tent. What an expression, eh? Gorgeous. That's another super one. So thank you for that, Catherine. Okay, Kay. Supersized kitchen shelf, max colour, Amy Stewart, 6.55% complete, 25 count. Easy count, even weave by Swigert, using CXC floss, 1/1 full cross. Working on completing the second row of 10 by 10 blocks and have finally settled on a stitching method that seems to work. I'm using the typewriter method by Stitching Mommy, completing each thread within the row. I've tried going down, but because I'm stitching it in hand, it felt awkward. And by working across, it allows me to get into a flow and averaging 400 to 600 stitches per day. So just going to take, because it's a large piece, so I'm just going to focus in and go left to right. So left hand side, and as you can see here, Kate has put in these top rows here, and there is the right hand side. So looking great. But yeah, absolutely, stitching it in hand, hats off to you. I can't stitch in hand, it hurts my hands. So brilliant. I look forward to seeing that one progress there, Kay. Patsy's Vintage Santa, 20 count Ada at 5.53%. Very handy there, you put me a mock-up on the side of it. And berries are very lovely and bright, aren't they? But yeah, another super job there for you, Patsy. Absolutely amazing. What else we got? Sharon is working on the Moon Gazing Hare by Lisa Parker, charted by Haid. 25 count 1/1 full cross, 7.72%. You're working from the top down there, Sharon, with some stalk scissors sat in the middle too. Looks great. I love that. It's got like a swirly, like a Celtic style pattern back look of it at the top. Super job. What else we got on here? And our lucky last is the lovely Gail. Tiger with flowers, 14 count. It's a Joy Sunday kit, so presumably it's 2/1 full cross. Gorgeous oranges in that. And eyes. Some very bright blues in there. Excuse me. Super job's coming on well, that. Beautiful. You guys are so talented. So thank you all, those of you that have shared pictures. It's lovely to see what you guys are working on. Oh, I feel so enabled. There's at least 2 in there that I could make as number 14.
You're not going to, though, are you?
Don't know yet.
Right, yeah.
Well, I've got something in the back of my mind for number 14, but I'll decide that in December.
Spill the beans there.
Well, I've said about it before, actually. It's a golden kite chart called Home in the Mountains. It's Rivendell from Lord of the Rings. It's called Home in the Mountains because they can't call it Rivendell for
copyright reasons.
Correct. So yeah, I'm thinking about that one. Yeah, absolutely, Sharon. Some really great people, and it's lovely to see such a wide variety of subjects as well. You know, we go from butterflies to Christmas, just to bookshelves to tigers. It's, you know, it's really nice to have such variety, isn't it? I think we'd all like to stitch all the things, but you know, if we can see them being stitched, it's different, isn't it? It's like it almost scratches that stitchy itch when you can see something being stitched. But yeah, I'm super happy that you guys, you know, were happy to share your images with me. It's wonderful. I love that Wednesday as well. I'm surprised there hasn't been a big influx in Beetlejuice themed kits since the sequel's just come out, or charts. Since the sequel's just come out in the cinema, so but no, there doesn't seem to have been. I think the 2 that will always be popular are the Addams Family theme stuff and Nightmare Before Christmas. You all right there, dear?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh. If any are released, I will definitely stitch. Jenna Ortega, who plays Wednesday, is my fave. So anything she's in, I will stitch. Yeah. I'd like to go and see the Beetlejuice movie, but I don't think it's Andy's thing, is it, love?
Probably not.
Have you seen the original one?
Long time ago.
I love the bit where they're singing Harry Belafonte around the dinner table. Deo. Brilliant. It must have been such fun to film. So, I mean, like I said, I've not seen the new one, but the original one, it must have been heaps of fun to film. Okay, Betty, it seems like you're having like little light bulb moments.
No. I'm just, yeah, fine. Don't worry about me. You carry on stitching. I'll sort myself out.
I only watched the original at the weekend and loved it. Yeah, I mean, it's from a time when movies were really good and they weren't all as politically correct as they are these days, and you know, it was a fun movie. One of those things, though, isn't it? As soon as a sequel comes out, the original pops up on Netflix. It happened with Top Gun.
Well, it makes a bit of sense when you think about it.
I like when the fourth Axel Foley film came out, fourth Beverly Hills Cop film came out. So all the others, the original three, also popped up on Netflix. Girls liked them, didn't they?
Yeah.
Lauren particularly liked them. It would give them an. I've tried to give the girls an 80s movies education. There were some good films at the end of the 80s. Speaking of good films, it was sad news over the last few days that James Earl Jones has passed away. So Darth Vader and Mufasa all over again. But, I mean, to be fair, he was in his 90s. So, you know, a life well lived, for sure. I quite liked him in Coming to America, if you've seen that film. With Eddie Murphy in it.
How ironic that we were talking about Ian McKellen and what he said about the Queen.
Oh, go on.
Well, 8 minutes ago, according to this, he said something else.
Oh, what else has he said? Go on.
I think we'll all agree with this one, though. Sir Ian McKellen says Prince Harry isn't bright enough to survive royal life.
Oh, dear.
And actually, there's a comment on it which makes a bit of sense when you think about it. Their family line didn't get to be monarchs by being bright. They just literally killed off the opposition at Bosworth Battlefield. It's actually true.
Yeah. Didn't hear that. No, it was sort of, I think it was late Monday, I want to say, that it was released, that he died. For some reason, I never thought of him as old. No, it was the same when Don LaFontaine died. I don't know if you remember who or know who Don LaFontaine was, but in the late 80s, he was the guy that did all of the movie voiceover trailers. He had a very deep, very gravelly, very movie voice, you know, that he could do it. And I never thought of him as old either, but he was a fair age when he passed. I've seen that one's really good. Yeah, Coming to America is a funny film and has one of my favourite actors in it, Eric LaSalle. I am a big fan of the television series that's now sadly no longer made, ER, with which one had Anthony Edwards in it, George Clooney in it, Juliana Margulies, and so on. Loved that series. I watched every single one. I watched them when they first started broadcasting them. My mum started watching it, but then she was like, yeah, I'm not really bothered. I always liked it. Prince Harry's not bright enough. Well, tells you everything you need to know, that, doesn't it? Oh, excuse me. Let's have some tea. Last bit to my Freddo. Make a shiny for the cat when she comes to play. So I'll play with that later. Okay, lovey. Everybody must be busy stitching. Hope you guys are getting plenty done. I love my live sessions.
Yep.
Was it you? Go on. Was it you, Patsy, who wanted the curry loaf recipe? Somebody wanted a curry loaf recipe, and I think it was one of the K's that wanted the Slimming Well quiche recipe. Maybe I should just pop them both in the group.
Maybe you should.
Sussex Stitch K, sitting in the right colour tonight. Bless you. Told that frog to hop off. 274 so far. Nicely done, Catherine. I am just shy of 150. In my defence, I have done 1,000 stitches on the Realm of Middle-earth map today. Ah, yes, it was you, Patsy, right. I've made a second one today, and I've actually made it even better.
Yes, I will agree with that, because you've added some extra bits to it.
I added some garden peas. Got any peas?
No peas. No peas.
Yes, because I thought about it, because I've made another one today, like I said. So I was like, I couldn't remember who was it who wanted which recipe. I might just pop them both in the group anyway, hey?
As you wish.
Dead easy to do. Dead easy. Ooh, excuse me. Weighing day tomorrow.
That it is.
See how much closer I am towards my goal. Definitely getting ready to move on from the weight loss phase, I think. You counting, dear?
Yeah, I'm seeing how many Blackburns come.
Oh.
I'm thinking miles ahead here.
Oh.
Long way into the future.
How many subs have you got now?
10,874.
That's shot up again then.
Yeah, it did. I had 50 overnight last night.
Because it was 10,618 on Saturday night, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had another 50 last night.
So you've had thick end of, well, you've had about 260 new subscribers on the back of GB News and the other stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
In 4 days?
Well, it's Wednesday today, so yeah, 4 days.
Brilliant. Yeah, it does, I'm afraid, Kelly. It does sort of wibbly wobbly in and out of focus. There's no way on this phone and using the YouTube app, there's no way to lock the focus, unfortunately. I think the camera's trying to pick up a face, but there isn't a face. So it's just kind of lost, isn't it? Fab recorders should be here 16th of September to 1st of October. Ah, brilliant. Finished by the 5th of October. How many stitches is it? What's the stitch count on Patsy's?
I didn't look.
Oh. What am I looking forward to having food-wise once I've reached target weight? I don't think there's anything particularly that I am looking forward to, because I still have most things now just in much more moderation. Like, for example, there are times when I fancy a pizza. And in the past, if I said to Andy, I fancy a pizza, he would order me a whole pizza and he'd order him a whole pizza. And it would be like, I don't know, a 12-inch pizza, and I'd probably demolished a lot.
You're making me hungry now.
Sorry. It's curry loaf in the kitchen.
No, you've mentioned pizza. I'm thinking pizza now.
Oh, well, order in if you want. I won't be having any, though.
No.
No. And, but now, if I say, oh, I fancy pizza, I'll have maybe 2 slices. Maybe. And some salad. And it's enough to satisfy that craving. That's the thing now that I'm learning, is how to just satisfy the craving. Like the Freddos are just enough to satisfy the craving. 422,240 stitches. Oh, you'll be done. You'll be done by 5th then. Another long-term project for you there, Patsy. It'll be worth it in the end. Of that I am certain. It's textures I've craved more than flavours recently. Really? I think one thing as well that's kind of getting into my head now and into my consciousness is that heavy carbohydrates, white bread, pastry, that kind of thing, they make me sluggish, and they also literally do give me a hunger craving. It's because of the more refined the carbohydrate is, the more it's got a sugar content in it. And it, you know, the body gets a little bit of something that it likes and it wants more. Because sugar is an addiction. Say a little bit of what you fancy can do you no harm, but sometimes you can't stop at the little bit.
And that's the problem.
Exactly. Can't wait to start it. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm sure you'll enjoy every single stitch, Patsy.
Not so bad. Let's see.
Have me or Ebony found somewhere for a stitchy meetup? Not yet.
Doesn't mean you won't.
Doesn't mean I won't. Absolutely. I've got some annual leave coming up, so I'm hoping to try ring fence some time. And I plan to message Ebony, because what I might do is I might, pop over to Manchester and, just meet up with her, and then we can go and scope out some places and actually make some physical inquiries. But she's not in the chat tonight, and perhaps I shall send her a message and see what she's doing during the week that I'm off. Because when I don't have plans with Andy, there's nothing to stop me jumping on a train, popping over.
You'll be coming with me on the Friday, so.
Well, yeah, but that gives me the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and the Thursday, doesn't it?
And the weekend before, if you so desire.
And the weekend before, yeah. Pizza sounds good, says Leslie. And Patsy will.
I'm enabling other people.
Oh yes, you might be enabling. Yeah.
Sorry.
And Patsy says she'll enjoy every single one, especially the last one. I am in no doubt, Patsy. Now, is it Stitchy Pfeiffer, Kay? Is it you that's doing the soul tire that Patsy did? Or are you planning to do it? I know somebody's planning to do it. I can't remember if it's you, Stitchy Pfeiffer. Plan started in November. Oh, brilliant! I did. I was thinking about that. I was thinking, I wonder if you'd started it yet, because I couldn't remember what you'd said. Yeah, but looking forward to seeing pictures of that as well. Patsy, pop a picture of your finished soul tire, the one that you sent me, the one where it's hanging up and framed and stuff. Pop a picture of it in the group. It's absolutely stunning. Cheryl says, do you have pineapple on pizza? Because I have pineapple on pizza. Yes, we do. We are firmly in the pineapple camp here.
All of us, to be fair.
Yep. In fact, it's to the point where Hannah says, I'm not sure about the pineapple on this pizza. Can we buy a tin of pineapple and some grated cheese and make our own pineapple on pizza?
Which is that's an achievement when considering this is Hannah we're talking
Hannah's a very fussy eater. That's putting it politely.
That is putting it politely. I could definitely put a few swear words in front of that.
Yeah. Hannah is a beige food person. Eats mainly chicken nuggets, chips, pasta, noodles, hot dog type sausages, and not much else. So for her to eat ham and pineapple on a pizza is quite something.
Yes, Hannah's not the most adventurous of people when it comes to foodie.
No, she's not. Definitely not. Yeah, she'll have fish fingers as well, won't she?
Oh, occasionally.
Yeah.
And I mean occasionally.
Going to get fabric and floss next month. Going to do Malcolm Watson's Celtic Thistle and Celtic Unicorn. Ooh. The unicorn, the national animal of Scotland.
Indeed.
Remember that coming up in a quiz once?
Yeah, what's national animal of Scotland?
And I knew it. And I'm shouting at the telly, it's the unicorn, it's the unicorn, it's the unicorn. They got it wrong.
And everyone was looking at you thinking, shut up.
I saw something on Facebook today. You know how we have these cat cafes knocking about, where you can go in and, befriend the cats and stuff. And
I can't say I'm familiar with these, but go
you're
on.
not familiar with the concept of a kitty cafe?
Don't think I am.
Okay, so a kitty cafe is a cafe that you can go to and you can literally sit and stroke the cats. You have to book an appointment, obviously, because they can't have too many people and it'll scare the cats. And then you can go and, eat and or, have a cup of tea or coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
And there are cats just knocking about, and there are cats that are friendly, that don't mind to be fussed or loved or whatever. And they have popped up. There's one in Nottingham. There was one in Sheffield. You know that little street that runs between High Street and the Crucible? Down, where Doc Martin's shop is at the end? There was one on there. But apparently there is one in Japan that has capybaras. You can go to a capybara cafe.
All right.
What fun. And apparently capybaras are really friendly. Sorry, go on.
Good job our cat's not one of the ones that...
Oh, God, good job she's not in a cat cafe. She'd be like Grumpy Cat.
Tartar sauce.
Yeah. I'm doing the Celtic fuchsia, trying to colour complete the pack first because of me. Oh. If something goes wrong, Sharon, am I in trouble?
Thou shalt be blamed.
Yeah. Oh, bless you, Glory. Dealing with accident stuff, crazy day. I can imagine. I can absolutely imagine. I'm so sorry you're having to deal with all of this. He's doing a version of the Heart of the Union with the Scottish flag, so I'll be doing that one too. That's that posted. Brilliant. Thank you, Patsy. His daughter would love that. She loves capybara. Yeah. We saw one. Have we seen them in Wales, didn't we? In the remember where we went with Hannah? Or Hannah's idea was it to go to? It was like a not a zoo, but it was like an animal place.
You know about Conway Water Gardens?
Water Gardens, that's it, thank you. A bit bigger than a cat, definitely. My daughter's been to one of those cafes here in Stockholm. Yeah, they seem to be popping up all over the place. For me, I mean, I've got a cat, and she's a little stinky. I couldn't imagine a whole premises full of them. They must all be stinky. But I digress. You've made me start a rotation and stitching shelf, so it's all my fault. Guilty as charged. Hey, how's the rotation going though, Sharon? Are you managing? Is it working for you? Because for me, it's 1,000 stitch rotation, and that for me is just enough. It's not too many stitches, and I don't get bored. Sometimes it's hard though to stop at that point, isn't it? Stitchify for still has threads. Patsy still has threads from Silk's View that she used. If you want, you can send them to you. That's kind of you, Patsy. Sharon, I'm loving it. Doing 5 days each one. Brilliant. That's what works for you. I know that some people have a much more sort of scattergun approach to the stitching and just pick up and stitch what they want. But for some of us, a rotation really does work. I'm one of them that I need the routine of a rotation. So it does absolutely work for me. But I get that, you know, it doesn't work for everyone. But if it's working for you, fantastic. And, you know, you start seeing progress and come on. Oh my God, Danny's got new kittens. She's posted a picture in the group. They're so cute. Oh, I shall have to go and have a look at that. See, the group is not only for cross stitch. So anything that you want to share, if you're doing any other crafts or if you are, you know, doing, I don't know, a bit of knitting or whatever, share it. Love to see stuff like that. Oh, it's refreshing the group page. There's Patsy's saltire. Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely. Oh my God. I have a justified reason for absence of the stream. Meet Sky and Snowy. Oh my. Oh my God. They are just adorable. Go and have a look in the group, Andy, at them kittens. They are tiny, fluffy. They look like, you know, like when they take a Pomeranian to the dog groomers and they make them all, they give them a wash and a blow dry and they're all floof.
Floof.
These kittens have got that fur that's like, looks floof. Oh, I love them. I love them. That's it, group mascots. 2 kittens. Oh my goodness. Oh. You know, it's not often I melt over stuff like that, but those 2 are just too adorable. Too adorable. I've always been a one at a time girl. Yeah, you've been a monogamous stitcher, haven't you, Sharon, for a long time? But sometimes that change is as good as the rest, in it. And, you know, there's nothing to stop you going back to monogamous if it ever starts not working for you. Just part one of them. They are indeed gorgeous, Patsy. Oh, my days. Oh, I love them. My heart. I'm going to get Hannah to have a look. She will completely melt when she sees them. Okay. Oh, I can't get them kittens out of my mind. Absolutely gorgeous. So you'll have a look at them, love.
Let me just finish watching this.
Okay. Sorry. Hey, Hannah.
Hang on.
Want to see some kittens?
Well, it's funny you should mention the word cat.
Why?
I didn't say the word cat, I said kittens.
Yeah, but saying different. Here I have one naughty kitty.
Why?
This naughty kid had bite my ankles again.
Oh, look at these little kitty cats. Are you ready?
Go on, Lou. Who would they belong to?
They belong to one of my ladies in the group. Look at, there's a hand, look, so you can see how tiny they are. Sky and Snowy.
I'm on them now as well.
Just, oh.
It's cute.
Are they cute?
Ask us what's foot for Angel.
I officially declare them cute.
They are absolutely cute, aren't they?
Cuter than you, Angel. Angel.
Well, we better be and all.
Our kitty cat's misbehaving.
What's wrong with you, Cato? What's up?
She tried to bite Hannah's ankles.
Yeah, I know. I heard what Anna said, but I want to know why.
Well, because obviously Hannah's ankles must have looked very tasty at that point. She's often biting Hannah's ankles.
Angel. Angel.
Angel, shiny. Angel,
Not interested.
what's this? No, she's not interested.
We're in the mood.
Oh, we're definitely in the mood. Can't bite Hannah's ankles. Oh, no, maybe we're playing after all.
That was a cucumber jump for half a one.
Yeah, we're playing.
Have you gone and lost that under the settee now?
Possibly. Is she into catnip?
Mm-hmm. Hyper cat alert.
Got through the red flowers pretty quick. Yeah, not too bad actually, Laurie. I think I'm kind of using a method similar to Gemma, sort of working from left to right and filling it in as I go, but I'm not as strict as she is for not having floating stitches.
Where are you, cat?
Excuse me. Oh dear. Are you getting a death stare from the cat?
Can't even see the cat.
Oh. Thought because you'd gone quiet you were getting a death stare or something.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard earlier, Laurie, because I know you've been busy, bless you. I'm at 40% on this now, 40.2% to be precise. So 2/5 of the way there. Oh, that was daft. Hey, kitty cat. You naughty kitty cat, aren't you? Biting Hannah's ankles. Oh, are you doing that standing in the pantry thing?
I am. Dangerous, that, you know.
Playtime in your house as well for the cats, Catherine, yeah. She tends to get the zoomies at night, this one.
Thing is, Nikki, I'm standing in the pantry, but I can't see it.
I guess you'll be ordering that pizza then.
No,
Okay.
I'm not doing it. I'm just sitting there at the fridge now.
Andy's snackish, I think. Why don't you get one of those brown pita breads, get some grated cheese and some ham, and make yourself a cheese and ham toasty?
Well, there's a problem with that.
What?
I don't particularly like that ham.
Well, just use the cheese then.
Okay.
Or open the tin of tuna, have a tuna and cheese melt.
No, she just cheese will do.
As soon as we discovered the toasty maker.
Hey?
I said, as soon as we discovered the toasty maker.
Correction, I discovered.
I said we as in the royal we, dear. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll hush up, Sharon. You see, Andy's like, I'm snackish, and I'm the one that comes up with the ideas, because Andy, you know, you can look at the fridge and the pantry full of ingredients, but can't find anything to have. But for me, I can see that this and that will make such and such.
I'm going to blame you for this because you mentioned pizza.
Oh, okay.
That was your first mistake.
Apparently, my first mistake was saying the word pizza.
What?
Just for context, for those of you that are outside the UK, it's 9 o'clock at night here at the moment. Andy's had breakfast, he's had lunch, he's had dinner, and now we're in the kitchen because he's snackish. We got him in the toaster maker.
It's in the toasty maker.
Cool.
I'm currently looking at the cat.
Yeah. And that's why the cat's just run off.
The cat's not going to get very far. Hello. You bite my ankle, there's trouble.
No, she only bites Hannah's. Oh my goodness, I heard that.
All right, fine. Go down then, Marty. We are in a mood.
I won't bother going up there, kid. Cat. And you're down.
You'll just get booted back down again.
Peter makes a good pizza base for homemade pizza, yep. And there's flatbreads out there. In Asda, we get this Lebanese flatbread sometimes, and they make a good pizza base. Oh, yeah, she is, Patsy. She always is. She's a property bum. She doesn't like being held. She'll sit at the side of me sometimes. She'll sit on my knee sometimes. But she doesn't really like being held. She's that mardy. And especially, she doesn't like being held by Andy.
Just in a mood tonight, aren't we? Not very agreeable.
And that's that silly reflection thing again. But Andy's not uploading anything. Let me just turn the camera and see if we can get it any better. It's Zoomers o'clock here there as well for you, Celia. Both of yours racing around. Oh, bless you. Yeah, it's still there. It's very weird. It must be a local thing. It's very trippy, isn't it? Well, I've got like a weird shadow across my work. It's like, oh, seems to have gone now. Very bizarre. Very, very strange. this thread, actually. Yeah. Well, it's bizarre, that. Three eight three oh. Oh, it's back.
What's back?
This weird thing.
Well, that looks all right to me. That does, Nikki.
What?
What's this?
Oh, your cheesy
Yeah.
pitter.
With a massive blodge of mint sauce.
Very bizarre. I don't know what's causing it because there's nothing in my camera. Could it be the toasty maker?
Paranormal, isn't it?
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Well, you're not uploading anything, are you, love?
Nope.
We'll see how it goes. It might disappear in a couple of minutes. Like it did before. It's gone again now, see? Weird. No, I don't think it's to do with the light, Sandy, because as I said, there's nothing appearing in the camera. In the phone screen, should I say. It's just getting it from my phone into YouTube, which shouldn't be a problem.
Shouldn't be, but apparently yes.
Maybe it's an issue and not Andy's uploading and taking bandwidth session. Is that toaster hitting this? I can't eat at that time and this time anymore, except on a Thursday, because I don't have my tea. So I've been to sleep class on Thursday. I want to weigh as little as possible. As you see, oh, it's back again. I want to weigh as little as possible, as you see, when I go into my class. Well, it's not changed at all, Sandy. The angle's not changed, but we'll have a bit of a fiddle around and see if we can't get it to shift. Hey, Ashley. Just move it that way a little bit, see if that helps. How are you doing? How's Mom? Bring it closer it goes. It's just weird. I don't know. Don't know what's going on with it. It's called Moi. 553. It looks like holes in the fabric. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But I don't understand why it would be picking that up. Mum's still not awake. You've been trying to get some idea of brain function, but don't have any yet. Oh, bless you. I've been thinking about you, because obviously I know that this week is a big week. I'm pretty sure me and Patsy would still get on that flight if you need us.
Hannah's coming down now, Angel.
Tony, look, because she did me.
I know. It's a food time, isn't it?
I know, because no mint sauce. What you want?
Cheese toaster.
With mint sauce? Oh, that's minging. No.
Put that in the sink for us, please.
Don't look like a slave.
Ooh.
Hey, you, come on.
Fashion talk, that. Handbags at dawn.
I want a cheese toast now.
Well, the toast maker's still out.
Hey, what do you pita bread, man?
Yeah.
There is some.
Maybe I have an invisible guest.
There is some grated cheese left, Hannah. All right then, have that then. That's me better.
Yeah, you never know, Karen. It might be.
Just so. What?
Can you cut off on this pita?
Can you just go and help her?
I've already opened the pitters.
Would you just help her with it, just to open it up? Bring it in and Andy will open it up for you.
I don't need to open it. They're already open.
Oh dear.
That outside thing that I want it up and slow so I can get my season in it.
Well, okay.
It's a pocket,
How
honey.
much? How? Right. You want me to open these bits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like leave a gap at the
Hey,
bottom.
Enid.
Watch. It is this easy.
Yes, shopping tomorrow definitely, because
You've not done that yet.
I will be down to like one pit of bread now.
Say that again, love.
I'm saying, Pat says shopping tomorrow, and yeah. Unless I've got any more pizza pockets in the freezer, which I don't think I have.
No, you haven't. Sorry, me and Hannah have completely decimated them.
I did say no arguments. It's more just a case of handbags at dawn, this one. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in. How you doing? Right, now Andy's done his toasty. Hannah's wanting one herself. Right, we'll catch you later. Says Karen, got to go. We can talk next week. Yes, I will message you, Karen. We'll have a chat about your idea, and
Take one down.
we'll see what we can cobble together. But yeah, see you soon, and do take care. All right. I'm glad you're good, Tammy. Are you working on some stitching? What have you got out on your frame today? Laurie says she saw your news clip, Andy, and she loved it.
Cool.
Great stuff. I did too. I'm very proud of him. Working on Snail in Love. Oh, fantastic. Oh, come on. Oh, nope. Right, 414. Oh, paper pattern, right, okay. Who's it by, Tammy? Is it a kit that you've got? Very nosy. Paper pattern cross country certainly seems like a keeper. Yeah, I'll let him stick around for a bit longer, Pat.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. You can stay for a bit longer. All right.
Yes.
Cool. Well, and like I said, I mean, yesterday, him turning up to pick me up from the tram with flowers and Freddos and a new top and some wine and the offer of cooking dinner. He didn't want something, Hannah. He wanted to show that he appreciated me, which is more than you do sometimes.
Don't forget, I was taking you away in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, you're taking me away so you can go to bring England's biggest Primark. Funny. Absolutely, Sharon. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, me and Hannah are having a weekend away. We're going to Birmingham in October for a weekend. So Hannah can go to the country's biggest Primark. My purse is staying closed.
I'll believe it when I see it.
It's staying closed. You can pay for your own flaming shopping.
I even swear off the server, they probably got a Disney cafe in that one.
Oh. Well, she clearly is hungry because she was trying to eat her ankles. Language. They can.
Heard me.
When Andy does my stitch with me's and edits out your floofs, the ones that you do in the kitchen, they sound just as loud as if you were in here. That's she's telling the cat to shut up, not me. Just for clarity. Good fun living in this house. Apparently. Well, you don't want to move out because I can cook.
Yeah, I keep you around because you cook.
Gee, thanks, Hannah. Wonderful. Apparently she won't. Nine, 3, 8. If it were you, I don't think you wouldn't still be sitting there. Oh, my days. Charlie's looking for the cats. He's not figured out it's on the stream, oh dear. She's having a meow at Hannah. Eh? Yes, I said the cat's having a meow at you. Dogs have masters, cats have staff. Definitely applies in this house.
What applies in this house?
That dogs have masters, but cats have staff.
Oh man, oh Will, you bloody sausage.
She's so needy.
The cat is.
I wasn't talking about a cat. Anyway. Hannah, I'm just going to give you a little clue here. Telling her to shut up isn't going to work.
Well, I can try.
Well, I can't fault you for trying. Oscar is joining in with Angel singing the song of their people. Oh, blimey. We've got a cat chorus across the UK here. Yep, she is. Yes, she's talking about telling the cat to shut up, Enid. Absolutely, she is. Because the cat's meowing for food. And the cat is not hungry. And Hannah's actually doing the cat her dinner now. As she's saying, will you stop meowing? It's a nuisance for it, the cat. And he'd be quiet, that's enough, and shut up, stop, etc. makes my cat yell louder. Yeah, I think that's what it does to Angel, if I'm honest. It's a pointless exercise, it really is. But you know what cats are like. You feed them, and as soon as they can see the bottom of the bowl, it's empty. I mean, this cat's had me up at 3:45 to feed her before now, because she's a pain in the neck.
For God's sake, will you shut your bleeding mouth?
Thing is, Hannah, she won't until she's fed. She demands her food, don't you know? I get shouted at by Charlie most days as he's got a separation anxiety. Oh, bless. And if he can't see you, he starts meowing. Oh. You know, when we went on holiday last year, we decided to keep Angel at home rather than put her in a cattery. And my stepdad came and looked after her, and he came and fed her, and he spent time with her, and you know what have you. And for about 3 or 4 days after we came home, if she lost sight of us, she was really meowing. She couldn't get enough of us when we came back, but that soon wore off.
There was point where we were upstairs and we were all downstairs. I thought I sat up at stairs behind someone to come and get us. Keep up. Oh my God.
Yeah, she does do daft stuff. And speaking of separation anxiety, Hannah's granddad's dog, that's actually more like Hannah's dog, she definitely has separation anxiety. Yeah.
She barks now, but now leave her. Granddad was saying the other day, he got all frustrated because he'd gone out and left her, and he'd come back and she was all stressed. But after trouble, he moved the chair away from the window, didn't he? So she couldn't see him coming back. And she saw Liz at windowsill to watch for anybody coming. Someone leaves her.
Oh dear. Sounds like they're having a conversation. Yeah, they do. I want to see the cat now. Cat is busy nomming her din-dins. Charlie's the older of the two, should have outgrown it by now. Oscar normally only shouts if he's hungry, or shoots a litter tray, tells the whole street. Oh, God. My cat is ancient, about 14, so I think she's losing her marbles. I lost mine years ago. Yeah, bucked up on that bench, Enid. I lost mine too. Mine definitely screams for Temptations treats, though. Anyone entering the kitchen gets screamed at to produce the goods. Remember one of my work friends telling me that she got a packet of dried Eddie Whatnot bean thingies.
Edamame.
Thank you. And she left them on a kitchen counter. And the cat thought that they were Dreamy's treats and decided to help itself to the said Eddie Whatsit beans and ate them. And let's just say that the contents of the cat's litter tray was not a pleasant experience for the next couple of days.
I've got better than that. The lass that lives down the road from my granddad ain't flat. She's got 2 cats.
Right.
One of them's a great little monkey. You can't leave bread out outside because he eats it. Let's change the bin because he could open the bin and he'll get into it. And he got into the bin and he pulled out an empty packet of barbecue ribs. And I kid you not, this cat's face was pure orange. It was hilarious. She bought my top back to show me. His face was bright orange.
Brilliant. Be right back. I'm being stared at in stereo as they want their supper. Angel, you've started something. You've set Charlie and Oscar off.
You're in this, Angel. Where's she gone?
Don't know. Definitely have to keep her treats sealed and far from reach. Yeah. Ooh.
You talking about that time when we used to keep cat food at bottom of the pantry?
Oh yeah, she was going. Angel has wet food in pouches, and it was kept in the pantry bottom. And one day she just wandered in there and started biting into the pouches. We had about 8 or 9 pouches that had like cat teeth marks in them. She'll only eat the most expensive wet cat food as well. Yet another reason why this is our last cat. Yeah.
That's Angel to some extent.
Yeah. Angel will only eat one particular kind of cat food.
Felix double delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Not an advertisement.
No. Other brands are available. Yeah, she's got half a dozen different kinds of treats, and she's got cat biscuits, and she's got a big bag full of toys, and she plays with a curled up Freddo wrapper.
That's no.
Can you stop twirling on that chair, please? Try and sit still.
I gave her a Kinder bar after earlier. You should have seen her. So she was sat there and she could hear me rustling it, and she was just looking at me. The second I touched it, she went flying for it. At one point, even that kind of like cucumber stuff, she probably like dived into it.
She doesn't like cucumbers though. If any of you got that with a cat, just try and sort of sneak up behind them and put a cucumber on the ground behind them that they can't see it. They do the most fantastic cucumber jumps. It also works with tin foil.
Oh gosh, I've got tin foil.
Anything that's on a roll, like cling film, that kind of thing. So have a cat. Having a cat do a cucumber jump is quite something. I think they just fear cucumbers, and I don't know why. Funny though.
Absolutely hilarious. And when she goes to the lace pen as well, oh, that's funny. I could watch it with a lace pen all day.
Ashley says, sorry, I'm not as chatty this evening, trying to clean up the house, get some things together for the trip. Yeah, no problem at all, Ashley.
What's she doing?
She's getting married, but then she's going to go and visit her mum, who's in Canada in hospital. Bin bags on the roller fair game as our toilet rolls are, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why it is with certain household items. Just put them gently on the floor behind the cat when they're not realising it. And when they do realise and see it, they jump.
Angel's so old though. You make a noise too loud. You move too quickly. You can hear her sometimes. She bloody likes it.
Oh yeah, she's a noise sensitive. Oh, Charlie steals a kitchen sponge. Oh dear.
Don't like kitchen sponges.
I don't like when she gets up on my corner desk, nor do I like having to be very strategic with houseplants. Oh dear.
Put some tin foil around it.
Yeah, put some tin foil around. Or some ground black pepper just at the top of the soil.
Or both.
To make them sneeze. They won't go back to it if it makes them sneeze.
Or both.
Or both, yeah. Yeah, because tin foil, we've used tin foil to keep her off the windowsill in the summer when it gets really hot and the windows open. So we put a bit of tin foil on the windowsill. She doesn't like it under her paws. Undaunted by tin foil. Oh, you're a troublesome one then, haven't you, Enid? Undaunted by a tin foil.
What's that mean? She's not scared of it?
Nah.
Oh, that's no good. Pepper it is now.
Yeah, bit of ground pepper.
Then again, a bit sound of it if you just cut back and eat it.
By the sounds of it, yeah. She'll decimate my houseplants, so I keep them well away. Yeah.
I should try cling film because that might work.
Yeah, I'm just saying try cling film. Well, you're in the US, aren't you? So you would know it as saran wrap.
Strong wrapping it.
Tried drawing cat grass once or twice, but she made an ungodly mess. You know what? We tried cat grass.
We did it once.
She ignored it. She completely ignored it.
It was fun to grow grass inside.
Mm.
Though. Sit with it.
Oh, saran wrap's a brand, is it? Right, okay. But it's that kind of thing. Hannah's suggesting try that. I can't open my windows properly. They're just on the couch. Charlie wouldn't go out, but Oscar would. We're too close to the main road. Both of yours go crazy for cat mint. Yeah. Have you seen? I don't know if you've got Home Bargains near where you are. Not Home Bargains, B&M.
B&M.
Where you are, okay? They've got this. It's like a paw shape, and in the middle of it there is a ball, and the ball is catnip. And we've got it sort of just stuck to the side of a bookcase, and she'll go and rub herself on it and lick it and what have you. And
When we first put it up, she was
She goes-
obsessed with it.
yeah,
Wouldn't leave it alone.
she still does go to it from time to time.
I don't see her.
Well, we do.
I went to Fort Range because I couldn't find it at B&M. But try a local B&M, try a local range.
Yeah, if Kay's got the. How is your toast, kid?
Not bad actually.
Cool. Enjoying my bread then.
Rubber.
My special diet bread.
I asked you instead of have it, so I can quit complaining.
Oh, is that me told then, is it?
True.
Anyway, right, that is an hour and a half of streaming and 300 stitches done. And it's time for me to call it a night.
Somebody wants to sit cat, didn't they?
I don't know if you can catch her in time.
Oh, trust me, I can catch it.
We'll try and get the cat.
Where are
Be
you
quick,
going?
Hannah. Use catnip spray, but have a look in B&M next time I'm in the town. Yeah, it's like a plastic paw shape, but and then there's a ball in the middle of it. It's only about that big, and you can just sort of stick it to something. And yeah, the cat quite enjoys. Oh.
You don't mind picking your claws into it. Bloody hell.
Brilliant, brilliant. Get some lovely progress. Right, pop her underneath the phone. Ange. All right, here she comes. Here's a little face. There she is. Good night, everybody. Okay, take her away now because she's fighting you.
Ow!
A little face.
Mother. Bit me.
Right, I'll see you Sunday, guys, if not before. 2 stitches of these coming out. There's one that will be out tomorrow and one out on Saturday. But I'll see you at the weekend. Right, take care. Have a great stitchy week. Bye for now.